This week's video is sponsored by absolutely nobody. Hello, my guys, and welcome back to the show, my friends. Another 5 minutes of fame, not 10 minutes of fame, 5 minutes of fame, and I have the box, and I have a hat to show you. And this is not as much about the hat itself as it's for the place where it came from. And yeah, I just want to kind of tell you about my experience with this store. And like previously, I've told you that I had this run-in, if I call it, not even a run-in. I had this little problem where one of my hats did not get shipped for like almost a week and a half or whatnot, and I got worried about it, and I sent an email or whatnot, and at the beginning nobody responded, and then I went to jump to the conclusions, kind of like in one of my Monday leftover videos, I kind of said, that I'm not sure if I ever gonna shop for the caps from that store, because it seemed like nobody gave a shit about my issue, and it turned out not to be true, literally after I recorded that video and published, which I gotta get better, I gotta give some time to these guys and give a benefit of doubt on what's going on, but it all worked out, right? And after I messaged the store owner on his private Instagram account, I got pretty much immediate response, from him. And the store I'm talking about is a Styll store up in Canada, Shaheen. And yeah, there was some kind of bullshit going on with the way I use this shop app, where everything, all my purchases get attached to that app or whatnot. And when I make the payment, it's a quick payment and this and that. But somehow, either it's my mistake, which most likely it was, or the way the app butchers my address. It just, the store, like when they got this order, it didn't get processed because there was some kind of an issue with my address, The one thing I could tell, I wish the store would have reached out to me, and said, hey, we can't process this order because address is kind of messed up. Or put two and two together and figure it out, because what it was, like, usually you go your last name, first name, last name, then there's a street name, the number and the street name, and then the city and province or state, and then country and zip code or whatnot. So in my case, it was like my first name, last name, then it was my address, my numbers, and my address. And then the next line was my street address, so they were not together, and I guess that was the hiccup there. But once I got to know what the hell happened, I mailed my address, I sent my address through the Instagram over to Shaheen, and he took care of me, and they literally shipped this hat, actually not out of Canada, but it came from New York. And so I guess they have now the warehouse in New York, Sunborn, New York, Maybe that's just right over the border. I have no idea where that's at, But it says Styll Creative Corporation and blah, 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 whatever, Sunborn, New York. That's where the hat came from. So it came here quickly, and so problem got resolved. So what I take out of that whole story is, please, guys, don't jump to the conclusions right away. Maybe it's as simple as the guys just didn't get a hold of you or whatever, and you need to reach out, and but the one thing I can tell you, when they have these generic like email addresses, said, hey, send an email, to our customer support and we will respond, blah blah blah, there's a great chance nobody gonna respond on that. So the easiest way is find their account on Instagram and send a direct message to them. Besides Topper Store USA, I don't know which they have the top-notch customer service. That's like fucking by miles and miles and miles. They respond to their emails. All these other stores, as far as I know, I have never had luck, except the store in Australia, two stores in Australia, New Era, and then there was actually a one store. They responded to that generic email, but everything else is just, crickets, so you're going to have the better luck if you go to Instagram, DM them, and they're going to respond to you. So anyways, I got my hat, and on top of that, Shaheen said, I really apologize, for the delay, and he said, I'm going to throw you in this free pin, and pin is absolutely freaking amazing. I like the little sparkle, let me show it to you, and then we're going to look at the hat. So look at this freaking good looking pin, I love it. Thank you, Shaheen. I absolutely love it, and I do apologize, for my stupid remarks in one of my videos. I'll definitely shop again at your store, no problem whatsoever. And I'll make sure that there are no address issues to begin with. So that must be been all on me to begin with, But let's look at the cap, they created two caps, kind of like hooked to Chinese New Year or whatnot. And as we know, this year happens to be the Dragon Year, I believe. So he created two hats. One was kind of like in blue and one was in red. I opted for this red one. Look at that red button, and if you can see, it has like a little something on it, right? Like little pattern or whatnot, and I'll show you what that is a little later. But yeah, here's the Batterman. Here's the side patch. And here's this Angels logo. And also, you guys know that this Angels logo is my favorite logo. But here comes the best part. Look at this brim. And see that dragon on the brim? So that kind of pattern is also on this button. So it's very, very cool. Very cool touch, That's what makes this freaking hat so unique. I wish I would have gotten the blue one as well, but I will settle for this red one. And actually the brim, the UV is actually satin for what I can say, and then this printed dragon on it. This makes this cap very, very unique. Yeah, so what do you guys think about this hat? I think this one definitely deserved 5 minutes of its own fame for this super, super cool hat created by Styll and Shaheen. So I really, really appreciate him and his store. Step 2, size check. That's like one of the most important things for me. Fits like it's made for me. Again, a little bit maybe snug, but I like it. I like when I can stretch, like even when I curve my brim, this is gonna fit just fine. Then me getting rid of my hair, getting a haircut, that will freaking help as well. So yeah, that was my little story about this cap, this store, and how not to jump to conclusions the minute something does. Not go your way. Shaheen made it right, and gave me this pen as well. Let me actually put it on my hat because I really like it. I have a place in my house where I actually put all my pins on. I never wear them, but just so this pin does not get lost at the minute. I wish I would have my glasses on. I can see better. But here it is. Yeah. Cool freaking hat. A stunner. This is a stunner. Alright guys. Thank you for watching, and tell me what you think about this hat. Did you cop this red one or you cop the blue one? Leave it in the comments. Thank you for watching. This was Lost Latvian. Have a great health, and I hope to see you this Saturday. Lost Latvian out. Take care, my friends. Bye.